All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Happy Memorial Day. Thanks to all our veterans out there for all the
Food,
things that you've
stim
done,
packs,
do,
fully stocked.
and continue to do.
Guns, ammo, and
So
souvenirs.
we are going to go
More in
ahead
stock.
with part 2 of the Far Harbor. We are currently right here. I haven't gone any further, guys. We are right in Far Harbor. We have 2 quests here: Living on the Edge, Walk into Park. Walk into Park is the main quest story, so we will be doing that in a second here. I do want to go ahead and start some of the Living on the Edge just to kind of see what that does. I have done some research, and there's some very cool stuff that doing the side quests opens up for you. Some very neat weapons. Oh, I do have a level here. Let's put something in. Ricochet. We're gonna go ahead. Bloody miss. With this particular character, I've never put any points into any weapon perks. So, let's take a quick look at the loadout just so everybody can see. I do have same thing as far as weapons. My two 10mm. Or excuse me. Yep, I got rid of one of them. Just my explosives. So I got my Overseer's Guardian, my Relentless Laser Rifle. Oh, never mind. That should have been dropped off. But anyway, my 2-shot and my 50 cal. I do have my armored weapon or armored clothing, and I did get my power armor because we're going to be exploring some high radiation areas. And I like the power armor. I've actually got all 3 of the perks for the nuclear physicist, so my fusion cores last very, very long.
Battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it like wretches.
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave. And that's a fact.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
So I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps.
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun I can give you. Heavens no, he can't use it anymore.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out.
So I'd be risking my life. Sure.
Heavens no, he can't use it anymore.
Well, it's not going to give me
Sign me up.
extra
I'll help.
XP
Eagles
for
Cove
that.
Tannery. Tools are so.
Okay. So, Hull Breach is one of the new side quests.
Food in front.
And like I said, doing these side quests net you some
Dock and back.
new legendary stuff, armors and
Stay
weapons.
clear of the quarry.
We'll see exactly what we get here in a little
You're
bit.
that mainlander.
Mrs. Dalton,
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do.
Oh,
I
does
should
it?
know. I watched the island tear down the...
what family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons. The island's been getting revenge ever since. Ah, but now our story takes it up. With the stranger's help, the last lit.
Uh-huh. Wait.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. Now, on to the first chapter. Beatty was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sick some Anyway, he made it back to town, but died. Of course, those ferals are still out there.
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground.
Sure. I'm not promising any.
You want to take your time.
Okay. So there's another new quest. Alright. And I think that's all we're gonna get. Well, other than talking to old Longfellow. So we've got a couple new map markers, National Park Campground. And there's the Eagles Cove Tannery for the power tools. Alright. Well, we will go ahead and talk to old Longfellow. Now, this is one of the new companions that you can get for the Far Harbor expansion. I'm going to keep Nick with me just because he's got some side story with all of this. So there's one
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Hey.
oh, there it goes. The last plank.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like they call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers? They're a tricky bit of stuff. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up, and us islanders don't particularly like being.
Everyone's got their price.
Keep your caps. If you're set on doing it, the bartender Mitch sells it. Grab me a.
I've been thinking about how things went down with Winter.
Glad I can help.
You don't know the half of it. Winter was it. The only reminder, the last proof outside of some long-lost Institute arc.
Don't you see, Nick? You're finally free.
I wish it was that easy. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neuro. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life, everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I hope with Winter gone, being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter, it wasn't about Nick or it was about justice, about doing what's right, and even if that's the only thing in this world that I can.
And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure.
You don't have to, Nick. We're friends.
You can't stop. Well, come on then. You're not helping it.
Okay, perfect. So I did do Nick's side quest, and that was him just because they always have to think it over. Let's see, close to metal. Oh, okay. So it helps with your hacking. Not that that's a big
Don't
deal,
like the
but
service, there's the door.
let's
Mainlander,
get
today's your lucky day.
some
Free beer
whiskey.
for ya. Ha ha!
Ooh, I like beer.
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink up. Stay here over long in the
I'd like a drink.
plenty of selection.
So we gotta get whiskey. For old Longfellow.
You got my whiskey yet?
Here you go.
Ah, now you're talking. I can get you to Arcadia, but you've got still won't be easy. You start
Sure.
in the real world.
Should I make...
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or two.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Alright. And here's one of the new
Bingo.
magazines. Just unlocked some new map markers. So that gave me Cliff's Edge Hotel, Oceanarium, Eden Meadows Cinemas, Echo Lake Lumber. Give me a good bit. Brooks Head Lighthouse, Northward Ridge Quarry, Cranberry Island Bog, Southwest Harbor, Old Pond House. Cool. Alright.
On the 5th,
Go down
wharves with
boring drop.
Let's head out of town. Arcadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. In case foul is sin. But it'll help.
Wire Alert Jerky. Cool.
We need to move through the main path. Old Mountain Trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in Compton.
Oh, it ain't.
I just think a dose of Bradaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
something out
Alright, where's this last guy? Of course, these are some of the new items. Where's he at? He's up top. I'm gonna at least pick up one of each, and then we'll take a look at them a little bit later. There's Nick, there's old Longfellow. Nick, get on my. There you go.